Thank you so much for joining us, and we are live at a CEO Space Forum event on the red carpet, and with me is faculty member Ken Courtright. Hey Ken, how are you?
I am awesome, but I am looking to improve.
That's probably the best answer I've ever heard before. That's great. So tell me a little bit about your company.
Company is Today's Growth Consultant. We are a 23-year-old company. We just hit the Inc. 5000 list a couple years ago. Looks like we're going to do it for the third time. Didn't fill out the paperwork last year, but we will this year.
High five on that, by the way.
Thank you. So we're very proud of that, but the key is we're a growth consulting company, and we wear like a web development company mask, which means our first 18 years, we would just walk in a business and say, hey, we can grow your business. Our tagline is, we can grow any business in any industry at any time, and we have and we can. But the last 5 years we've shifted. We will only grow a company through a web property, and it's usually a third-party web property. So if this is your company here, we'll build another website from scratch for this company, drive traffic, revenues, an S-curve in essence, meaning a second, third, fourth source of revenue to this company. So if they ever have a challenge over here, they can fall into that. So it's a unique approach. We use the web to grow any company in any industry at any time.
So essentially, it's like real estate properties, only it's
that is
right?
a pretty good analogy. It is, well, that's a real good analogy. Like a rental property, you've got a tenant, right? And the challenges might be termites or toilet problems or something like that. So this web property, the tenant, quite frankly, is simply the traffic that's coming, and that doesn't stop, so you don't ever lose your tenant. You throw some ads up and some lead gen pieces and some creative aspects to it, and it's literally an ongoing revenue, and it's such an ongoing revenue, we will guarantee the performance of that into perpetuity.
So thank you so much for coming out and contributing and giving your time and teaching here at CEO Space Forum. What exactly are you helping people do here?
So the talk I gave this past week was, the centerpiece was trust trumps everything. Back in the old days, prior to the web, people would say if you're selling something, say more than $100, they have to know you, then they like you, then you trust you. Well, in the world of the web, they have to trust you instantly because they're going to Google your name or your company's name, and then if the trust factors show up fine, they'll then take the time to know you, like you, and trust you. So I did a presentation here about what are the easier ways to show the world, even if you're a rookie in business, that they can trust you with their money. And so I rolled the 90-minute presentation around trust trumps everything, and just blasted out a bunch of nuggets of what's the best way to build trust in an online community today.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you then and ask you specifically for companies, and everybody's trying to get that web presence. They're trying to get, search engine optimization. And there's just a lot of talk on what to do, how to do it, the expense, the budget on around it. So if you can give me your best stuff for somebody who says, okay, I have this company, I have this website, I need to now take it to that next level, what should they be doing?
Well, what we did for our own company, and again, we're 23 years old, is we went to the absolute fundamental basics, and we said, first thing we're going to do is what we call put on our golfed shirt, GLFT. We went into all of our Google Plus pages, our LinkedIns, our Facebooks, our Twitter, made sure they were what they needed to be today, so if somebody found them, it would represent our brand. So we put the golfed shirt on first, and then we recommended TLC, so it's our TLC. So we went into our corporate sites and got bigger and better recommendations and endorsements from our peers. And then we went to recommend TLC. You're putting me on the spot here. So
I just stopped him, I think, no?
Because I gave the presentation. I made my own. But see, I had a teaser starter thing that says I have some challenges.
So there's no teleprompter here. He's going off because it's great.
So, but the bottom line is, I'm going to go backwards. There's local media and commercial media is the LC. I just absolutely am blanking on what the T is, and I really don't care because, I have some challenges. But but the bottom line is we do recommendations and endorsements. The T is testimonials. It just came back to me. So, but the key is with testimonials, you can't just do textual testimonials. They have to have a picture in there. It's got to be at least first initial, last name. They have to be able to prove that is a legitimate testimonial. And then you go out and get some local media and do it as aggressively as you can. I recommend Harrow, Help a Reporter Out. It's a free or nearly free tool, and it works every time if you're consistent in your entries and you're answering the queries. And you can just Google what is Harrow, Help a Reporter Out. And then finally, to get commercial media and some national media, those media houses need to see some local media for them to trust you a little bit. So you got to kind of start in the right spot, get some recommendations, go to some organizations, some associations you've been a part of, get that nailed, then go ahead and get, I forgot the T again, what was T?
Testimonials.
Get some testimonials.
I am such an awesome student!
What can I say? I'm challenged, I'm challenged. But so get the testimonials and get them solid, and then get the local media solid, and if you do that and you have a golf shirt, you will get some national media, it'll just happen.
So much fun having you here. It's been an honor to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
And for people out there who don't know about CEO Space, who have a business or thinking about starting a business, what can you say to them about this organization?
You do not have enough time for this answer because the reality is I'm here because iron sharpens iron. And I'm in a perpetual learning curve in my lifetime. So I'm here hanging with some of the best people. I've read their books. They're all on faculty. I've been studying these men and women for a long, long time. So I'm here to learn. The people coming here, whether they're a startup, whether a mature business, from sequencing strategist, from legal advice, from funding, I mean, everything you could need as a business owner, this is like a smorgasbord, an a la carte menu where, you know, you might come here, say, this time, and then you grow your business, you come back, say, 6 months later to another forum, another CEO Space forum, and now that part of your business is secured. Now maybe you might need funding or web development. Then you get that all done and get it solidified. You come back maybe 6 months later to another forum, and now you need legal advice, you need sequencing, you need a franchise. They have everything you could imagine with 80 faculty members just tithing their time and serving. It's very, very powerful here. It's awesome. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and I'm telling you, I'm really excited to know you because I know we're going to be working together.
Yes.
And that's as a result of us being here as a media partner for CEO Space. It's the alliances that you're going to create, and the networking has been amazing, and you have been our big win at this event, by the way.
Thanks for having me.